Hello friends, in the last lecture we have seen the structure of hair as well as the chemical composition of hair. Now moving further we will go to the most important part of hair growth, that is the hair growth cycle. To know how the hair supplements work on the hair loss, first of all you need to know how the hair growth cycle takes place. So the hair growth cycle takes place in three phases. That is the anagen phase, catagen phase, as well as the telogen phase. What do you mean by anagen phase, and what happens in the anagen phase? In anagen phase, new hair is produced, as well as new cells are produced in the follicle. Hair cells are produced faster. The average growth of a hair is half inch per month. About 90% of the hair is in this phase, that is the anagen growth phase. This phase lasts for 3 to 5 years to 10 years. So, in the anagen phase, that is also called as the growth phase, nourishment of hair follicle takes place via blood supply that enables hair growth. So, this is the phase where the hair is growing, right? Then comes the second phase, that is the catagen phase. Catagen phase is also known as transition phase. Here, the hair follicle detaches from the nourishing supply. So if you can see over here, it got detached from the blood supply. So what happens in transition phase, that is the catagen phase. So brief transition period, it is the period between the growth phase and the resting phase. Thus, it is signals that this is the end of the growth phase. Follicle shrinks. This see follicle has shrink. Detaches from the dermal papillae. It has detached from the dermal papillae. Hair bulb disappears. Less than 1% of hair is in this phase at one time, and this phase lasts for 1 to 2 weeks. Next is the resting phase, that is the telogen phase, the last phase. This telogen phase is lasts until the fully hair grown is shed or until a new hair is grown and that pushes the old one outside. The new hair pushes the old hair outside the scalp. So this is the phase which is also known as resting phase. 10% of the hair is in this phase. This phase lasts for 3 to 6 months. Here, the third point is very important for any hair supplement product to answer. Whenever a doctor tells you, whenever a doctor tells you that if I give your hair supplement today, when we will see the result? So visible results of hair loss would stop from day one, but completely hair loss would stop after only 3 to 6 months. It depends on the severity of hair loss as well as it depends on the reason of hair loss. So again the cycle returns to the anagen phase. Cycle begins again and it repeats every 4 to 5 years. So it is very important to know what is hair growth cycle, why it is important, why we need to give hair supplement at what time. Okay. Next is the same picture depicting the same thing in a different fashion. So here you can see the anagen phase, which is the growth phase, active growth phase, then transition phase 1 to 2 weeks, and resting phase, that is 5 to 6 months, dermal papilla separated from the hair follicle. And this is the return of the to anagen phase and hair matrix forming new hair. Thank you.